Well, good morning. No, it's not 555, and this is actually not my video for tomorrow. I'm going to put this video up as soon as I'm finished with it. No hesitation, no waiting. This is a clarification video, uh, which is why it's special. It'll probably be much shorter than my normal videos. My video for tomorrow will be my conversation with Aristo that'll happen later on in the morning for me and for him in the afternoon. In any case, uh, after I recorded my video yesterday, which is the one that's up for today, called Is There an Alternative to Telling the Truth? I talked with the ambassador again yesterday afternoon. We talk almost every day. There's not a whole lot of days that we do not communicate with each other. And oftentimes the communications are quite lengthy and I'm being given a lot of information. Yesterday something happened that had not happened previously, and that is I was introduced briefly to a gentleman who the ambassador informs me is the real M1, the one that's recognized in the United Nations and throughout the world. No, it's not Mr. Sino, Mr. Sugi. It's the real M1, and I was also introduced to a lady who he says is the ambassador, who is sort of the head ambassador, the one who is over all the other ambassadors of the countries in the world. I mean, we're talking about high-level people here. He's also going to be arranging an interview with me, with the Golden Violet, which is a code name for an extraterrestrial who is an individual who is in human form, one of the Nordics or tall whites, who actually, Cobra is his general mouthpiece for the world. But he's arranging an interview with me with this Golden Violet individual. Also interviews with the Red Dragon, and lots of interviews planned to help start setting the record straight. That's what the intent is, to tell people the truth about what's really going on in the world. The intent is also to increase my visibility and become a voice piece for what's really going on in the world. I take this offer, this opportunity, very seriously. I realize, as I said in the video that's airing today, how vulnerable I can be, how naive, because I want so much to believe that Supreme Intelligence, Creator God, Prime Director of all life, really does have a plan to liberate humanity, to redeem the world itself, or the earth itself, from all of the corruption and all of the pollution that have been going on here for a long time. That's been my mission. For a long time I've known that I was here to help establish the kingdom of heaven on earth. And I've been doing a lot of introspection, a lot of self-examination. Somebody said, how's the Ho'oponopono going? Well, Ho'oponopono is an interesting thing. It's about taking responsibility for everything in your world. Sometimes when I'm doing it superficially, it might seem pretty good, it might feel pretty good, and sometimes I have really powerful connections with Spirit that bliss me out completely. Other times I'm realizing how much I still have things in me that, even in my own vantage point, even from my own vantage point, I don't think that I've arrived by any stretch of the imagination. There's so much that I still have to learn. There's so many triggers that still go off in me, revealing areas where I jump to conclusions, where I judge things before their time, where I don't take time to listen to my own intuition and to get quiet before my own heart. And I've already asked when I posted the message that is up now, the one that I said, is there an alternative to telling the truth? I posted that on Facebook, and I asked for the prayers of honest people everywhere. And I'd like to think there's honesty in all of us. But it's so hard to actually believe that, because I recognize so many of the lies that have been told to the people by those that claim to be leaders. And I don't want to be taken down another primrose path and be deceived again by people not willing to stand behind their words. People that don't just make promises, but do things that show action in the now, not just putting it off to some future time. So I accept the responsibility that I'm being given to speak on behalf of those that I'm told really want to do the right thing by humanity, that they really want to help humanity get out of the prison that we've been in, regardless of who is to blame. I'm not into the name and the shame and blame game doesn't work. It's not where I want to be. It's not about guilt. It's about reconciliation. It's about bringing the truth out and liberating ourselves by telling the truth. It's not about trying to make somebody wrong. It really isn't. I've done that a lot in my life. I think we all have. We want to put the wrong somewhere out there. No, the wrong is here. That's why I'm taking very seriously the challenge that I've been given. Do I really want to help liberate humanity? Do I really want to set up the kingdom of heaven on earth? A kingdom that is transparent, a kingdom of compassion, a kingdom of kindness, a kingdom of love, but a kingdom of truth and justice, where nobody gets away with anything and everybody is accountable and everybody is equal. Not a hierarchy of control. We've known what that looks like. I really do not want a hierarchy, and I do not want to be part of a hierarchy. Yet I do know that there are bridges that have to be built from the old to the new, and there are roles that need to be played. To the best of my ability, I pledge myself to the people of the world to play my role with as much integrity and as much honesty as I am capable of doing, and as much compassion. I want to be compassionate for the dragon family, to the ruling families that have not done a very good job of ruling the world, quite honestly. Much of the pain and suffering that humanity has suffered is because of decisions made in the ivory towers and in the boardrooms and the executive suites of these ruling class people who think that they have the right to control all the world's resources and all the world's people. I want humanity set free. I want the earth cleaned up from all of its pollution and all of its corruption. I want the corruption cleaned up in our governments and our institutions. I want a media that tells the truth, and I want to be part of that media. I want to be one of the voices that speaks kindly but truthfully. I ask for your prayers and your consideration as I take whatever steps are placed in front of me to walk this path and to measure up to the best of my ability to the challenge placed before me. Thank you for listening, and stay tuned for further developments that are coming in the future. Namaste.